Hi, Peggy. It's such a pleasure to meet you through your email message. Thank you so much for writing back. I appreciate your openness and your honesty that you shared about your journey. I always appreciate it when people send questions ahead of the holistic nutrition workshop because it really gives me a a good feel for what the participants need to hear during that workshop. But I wanted to record something specially for you ahead of that because I want you to know that you are not alone in feeling like your body isn't serving you. And I completely understand the frustration of being on a roller coaster of losing and regaining weight. But here's what I want you to know: the body you want is already within you. And there's so much more to your relationship with your body than just numbers on a scale. So let's dive into this together. So, first off, the desire to love and accept your body as it is today is not only valid, but it's incredibly powerful, right? Because you've already done some work around this, and that is a really significant progress. But I want to take you a little deeper to really understand what's underneath that relationship with your body. So think back when you learned how to ride a bike. There was a moment when everything just clicked, right? You didn't learn how to balance overnight. It was already inside you, just waiting to be realized. Well, the same applies to your relationship with your body and your ability to release that weight. The skill to work with your body, to love it, and to let it serve you is already within you. It just needs to be uncovered. Okay. So, how do we start to uncover that? Well, it begins with what I call transforming your body legacy. The first step is to understand what's beneath the surface because we're all conditioned by family, culture, and society to believe certain things about our bodies. We're taught what a good body looks like, how it should function, and even how much space we deserve to take up. These beliefs can often feel like they are holding us hostage, and what we need to do is bring those beliefs to the surface and decide which one serves us and which ones are keeping us stuck. So ask yourself, what are the stories you've been told about your body throughout your life? Did someone teach you that your worth is tied to your size? Were you made to feel guilty for wanting to take care of yourself? These beliefs may have been inherited, but they don't have to be your reality anymore. Step two, be willing to practice new habits. Loving your body does not happen overnight. It's like learning a new language. It takes time, it takes patience and practice. And yes, it can feel uncomfortable at first because we've been trained for so long to feel otherwise. But that discomfort is growth in disguise. It means you're on the right track. So imagine what it would be like to speak to your body with kindness instead of criticism, to see every part of yourself as worthy of care, attention, and love, right? What could that shift wide open for you? Step number three, have the courage to be uncomfortable. Now, this is a big one, Peggy, because growth often comes from stepping outside of our comfort zone. And I want to acknowledge that it's not always easy. You've already taken a brave step by being open about your struggles, and that's something to be proud of. The next step is having the courage to keep going even when it feels challenging. Because here's the truth: your body is not the enemy, your body is your partner on this journey of life. When you begin to treat it as such, you start to rewrite the story that you've been telling yourself. Number four, embrace your body's legacy, right? So let's talk about your body's legacy for a bit. The weight, the changes, the ups and downs, they all tell a story, Peggy, right? Every pound gained or lost, every time you felt like you weren't enough, every time you dieted and regained the weight, it's part of your body's history. But the beautiful thing is that you have the power to rewrite that legacy. So think back to moments in your life when your weight shifted. What was happening around you during that time? What emotions or events might have contributed to how you related to food or to your body? When we start to connect the dots, right, between our emotional world and our physical reality, we can begin to heal. Your body's legacy does not have to be one of struggle. It can be one of resilience, strength, and self love. Okay? So I want you to think about that for a minute. And don't worry, I'm going to give you tools so that you can do that. But to help you begin this transformation, I'd like to walk you through something I call transforming your body legacy. Okay? This is all about uncovering the beliefs that you hold about your body, about yourself, beliefs that may be hidden but are shaping your relationship with yourself. Okay? Because believe you me, if it were okay for you to be 50 pounds lighter, your body would be at that weight and size and would stay at that weight and size. So clearly, there is something underneath the surface that is not making this, that is not letting this happen right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read you a list of hidden disempowering beliefs about the body. And as you hear them, and you're going to see them on the screen as well, I want you to notice if any of these resonate with you. They may not, right? You don't want to overthink it. Just listen or read on the screen and see if one or more of these beliefs feels familiar or true in your experience. Okay? So let's begin. The first is, I really don't deserve this body because I'm not good enough. Number two, if I get the body I really want, I'm afraid I'll mess it up. I'll obsess about getting the weight back, or I just won't be able to keep it up. So why bother? I would feel uncomfortable if someone singled me out because I had a hot body. I secretly worry I'll make someone else feel bad if I look my best. I'm afraid if I have a great body, I'll turn into someone I don't like. I feel selfish if I'm investing so much time and energy on myself and my body. This sounds crazy, but I'm afraid something bad might happen to me as a result of having a beautiful body. If I look too sexy, then I'll have too much attention and I'm not sure how to handle it. Or I don't want the responsibilities of others having a sexual reaction to me. I am secretly afraid that if I continue changing my lifestyle, right, to get into great shape, then my partner and I might grow apart. I'm afraid I'm taking attention away from others if I want to look my best. What if they don't get enough attention? Yeah? I want to sit with those for a little bit. Now, as you listen to that list, Peggy, did any of those beliefs feel familiar? Maybe there was one that stood out to you right away, or maybe there were a few that echoed thoughts that you've had, right? Or maybe none of them resonated. But I do want you to take a moment and just acknowledge if any of those resonated with you. And if there's one or a few of those beliefs that surface, just stay with it. It's okay, right? Awareness is the first step towards transformation. So here's what I encourage you to do, Peggy. Take some time to journal about your weight story. Reflect on the moments in your life when you started to overeat or you noticed weight gain, and explore what was going on for you, any losses, any any emotions that you were struggling through in those moments, right? And so to help you do that, you're going to find in the summary section below this video the link to a journal that will guide you through this process. Okay? Because it's about uncovering what's underneath so that you can transform your relationship with your body, not just for today, but for the rest of your life. And remember, your body is your ally, not your opponent. It's been with you through every step of this journey, and it deserves to be treated with the same love and respect that you're seeking. So you've already done so much work, Peggy, right? And I know that you have what it takes to see it through. I'm here to support you every step of the way. And I really can't wait for us to meet live during the Holistic Nutritional Workshop. We are going to dive into tactical strategies that you can put in place. But I tell you what, Peggy, all the tactics in the world are not going to make a dent of difference until and unless you transform your body's legacy. Okay? Because you deserve to feel at peace in your body. And that peace starts with compassion. Compassion for everything your body has carried you through so many years. And compassion for the person you are right now, just as you are. Can't wait to continue this journey with you and see you live at the workshop. We are going to uncover so much together. So that's it for now. Take care and bye.